What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Piscine Predator. I'm back with that TPP True Crime Talk. Hey, before we jump into it, can you guys smash that like and, the subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe even, hit that, share and just kind of push it out there. I'd appreciate it greatly. Really trying to get these views up, trying to get these likes up, trying to get these subscribers up. All right, guys, I'll stop begging. Let's jump into it. All right, the topic for this video is that OnlyFans Stalker Trial, right? Well, this morning, defendant got back on the stand. He got, the once over from defense and prosecution. We heard pretty much, about the same story we've heard so far on the defense's end. And that's basically that this young man was confused about what was going on and what this woman expected from him. Now, that being said, he didn't know what was going on because this dude never had a relationship. And like most young men his age, like socially inept when it comes to women. And, he's not exactly the brightest. Super polite kid. You can tell he's a good kid. He don't know his way around women. I mean, at all. And that's no excuse for, the breaking and entering part. But as far as the stalking part, it just sounds like, it's kind of what she wanted. She wanted him to be obsessed. She wanted him to, to be around. She told him when he just showed up, at one point that she thought it was hot after she sent him away. It was like, you watch the trial and you can see the games that this lady was playing with him, and like I said before, I'm not excusing his behavior. It definitely, it wasn't right. But at the same time, it's like if you don't know your way around a relationship and you have this older woman, taking your gifts, talking to you, telling you she loves you, and then kind of giving you a cold shoulder and then, giving you attention, and then you show up and she's telling you to go away, but then come back, and then she ends up, hooking up with you. And it's enough for somebody with no experience to catch some serious feels and think you're in a relationship. And that's what it sounds like. I mean, I got 3 daughters, so I'm gonna call BS, when I see it, especially with, men and stuff and how they could be. But I don't get this from this kid. I just don't. I feel like he truly was confused, and he truly thought he was in a relationship, and he thought like the attention she wanted was what he was doing. So, I mean, he did it. Now, like I said, I'm not excusing it. It's not right, but it's understandable. You know what I mean? It's really understandable. And, so defense painted a pretty good picture of this whole situation. And then prosecution came through, and they pretty much was like, well, none of this stalking or, stuff was, talked about in text. Well, you think she's going to tell this young man in a text, I want you to stalk me. I want you to grate me. No. That's the type of manipulation you do not put in a video. You do not put in a text. There is no way this girl who has an OnlyFans account, who has probably tons of men that she deals with and manipulates to get the money, whatever stories. It's the same thing with most of these models. You know what I mean? These women on OnlyFans. This ain't a first. So, that's about the only thing prosecution has right now, is the fact those conversations weren't on the books. They can't pull them up. So it's easy to, doubt the kid's story that, he's telling the truth on what the relationship was. And I feel like that's about the only thing prosecution has. Well, obviously, besides he got caught there, right? So the breaking and entering part is definitely, he's in trouble for that. But as far as like the full on stalking and the malicious things like that they're wanting to hit him with, I don't feel, man, it's not right. On either side, it's not right. I just don't feel like, I don't know, guys. I don't even know. It's a hard one. It's basically a hard one. It's like, I know I'm deep into, social stuff, politics, all this different stuff. So I guess I see this trial a little bit differently, knowing the statistics in relationships and young men of his age and how little they know. So I could see the manipulation. I mean, it's plain as day if you watch the trial and listen to the text and everything that went on with them. I mean, she was stringing them along. And like I said, I'd be singing a totally different tune had they never had physical contact and it was her just doing the internet thing, working them that way. Hey, man, that's your hustle. I mean, whatever. That's your grind. You finessed him. But the moment she took things to a physical level with him and started telling him that she loved him, I think that took it out of the realm of stalking. You know what I mean? So yes, he's guilty, breaking and entering. Definitely, that was a bit much. But as far as the other behaviors, as far as showing up and this and that, it's almost like that's what she wanted. I mean, why else? I mean, she hooked up with the kid. You know what I mean? After telling him that she didn't want him there, and then come back and like then hooked up with him, and then when he showed up at the mom's house, and she's like telling him no, don't be here, go away, but then come back and I'll come see you, and then she goes out into the car and she gives him a little favor, if you know what I mean. Like, dude, that's gotta be confusing as hell for that kid. You know, I mean, the kid literally on the sounds like, I know I'm not attractive, I'm not, you're very exciting and this and that, so it's like you could tell like he doesn't think highly of himself, either which way. So to think that way about yourself and then have some, woman that, does this OnlyFans thing all of a sudden, like telling you that she loves you and playing these mind games with you, and then literally has physical contact with you, intimate physical contact. I mean, dude, come on, man. You gotta feel sorry for the kid at some level, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but anyways, the closings are done. We're on verdict watch. I got a feeling this is going to be another fast verdict. Yeah, I really don't know which way this one's going to go. I mean, I really don't. It's hard to say nowadays with jurors because it doesn't seem like they actually go off of the instructions per se. It seems like a lot of these are just a lot of people going off the feels, which obviously is not supposed to happen. But I think he's gonna catch some guilty verdict on part of it, but I don't think he's gonna catch it on all counts. So I don't know. We'll just see what's up. But you guys know, the moment that verdict comes out, I'm gonna drop a reel, so I can let you all know what the verdict is. But that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's your boy, the Piscean Predator, and until next video, much love, y'all. Peace.